Hi there, friends. Vinyl Burns here, back in the house after a big 7 days in New Caledonia, doing an amazing comedy festival. It was fantastic. We did like 3 shows over 7 days, but the pampering, incredible. It was so good. Beaches, snakes, food, little pancakes, what do you call crepes? The crepes. Crazy French language. I'm pretty lingual now. Did my whole show in French. Well, I didn't really talk a lot, but I used some words. It was exciting. I said a French thing, and then the people, they respond as if they understand. It's incredible. Language, man. Community. Global community. Anyways, you might have noticed behind me here, there's a little bit of a technological setup going on. I got a gig coming up this weekend. I'm playing a 7 or 8 hour DJ set for a friend of mine. She's turning 50. She is so old. So I am going to spin the tunes. And I haven't had my rig out of the box for a little while. So I thought I would set it up in the house here, just make sure everything's still cool and working. That's good.
What a professional does. That's how a professional will roll sometimes. That they will set up their business and just make sure it's good.
Which reminds me, I got a microphone to pick up somewhere. Anyway. So come on over. I'll show you how it works. So here we are, backstage in the in the DJ booth. Look, I'm standing in it. Actually, it's just a corner of the living room, one of the 7 living rooms that I usually choose from. I'm a man of many options. Let me show you around here what you got here. Basically, I'm a new modern technological kind of a guy. I run my system off a laptop, so I'm all digital here. I have a lot of vinyl records, obviously.
It's literally almost my middle name.
Vinyl is just next to my middle name. Vinyl is it's next to my middle name. So I run everything off this laptop here. Now listen, basically, if you know anything about DJing and the community around said DJing, you'll know that there's a big number one argument, conversation, conflict, vinyl versus digital. I'm digital mainly because it's practical. It's just easier to carry, frankly. Can you imagine if I had to carry all of this business plus records? It'd be crazy. I ain't doing that. And well, it's not really me that does the carrying anyway. But listen, if you want to stick to your guns and stay true to the purest original format for DJing, playing music for people, and just ignore all of the modern technology, then I salute you. I salute you, and I wish you the very best of luck walking to your gig in an empty field. So here we are. Take a look at my rig here. What we got here, there's a lot of software available. You can go Serato, a Tractor if you're more of a loop-based kind of approach to the musicalities. I go Virtual DJ because they go both of those. And look, there's a lot of people will give you a lot of stick about having a Virtual DJ rig. Quite frankly, it's just the best. It's the most flexible, customizable. You can do what you want, how you want, when you want, where you want. Well, you have to be near the computer, obviously, and you have to have hands that can reach it. Yep, I can reach it. But once you got that all set, you can do what you want with it. You can just run it, typing on the keyboard like that. Myself, I use what they call a controller, which is a separate machine which you push a button on the machine and it sends a message to the computer, tells the computer what to do. So you can kind of tell the machine to translate that button push into any action you want on the computer. Completely customizable. And like I say, Serato and Tractor and all of that, all of the iOS and Android options, they will all allow you to do that to an extent. But Virtual DJ is just a little more friendly to the user like me. And if you know anything about me, you'll know
I like to be friendly.
Okay, so down here you got your, this is a Virtual DJ. I'm running a MacBook Pro 2015 because ports, ports. You gotta go in, you gotta go out. You gotta have the ports going on. Okay, now I don't know if you can see this. I'll check. Okay, So what you got here, you got the Vestax 400 digital DJ controller. You got your 2 turntables, virtual turntables. Turn this, makes the MP3, the music file, behave as if a turntable were doing that. So you go forward and back.
It's amazing technology.
Now this is a 4-track controller. This is A and B right now, but you flick the switch and it becomes C and D. It's amazingly powerful. And then all of these buttons, and dials and knobs and tweeters and fakers, widgets and wangers.
Do what you want with them.
If I want this wanger to go boop, 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 then I just tell it. I said make it go boop, boop, boop. And then I do this, it makes it go boop, boop, boop. If I want to make this flanger, make all of the noise come out of the both left and right at the same time, then I go whoop, and then suddenly left and right at the same time. Whoop, 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 boop, 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 boop. Okay, whew, I'm getting winded. Now I also use this puppy right here, this baby machine right here. This looks like a spaceship. What this here machine here right here, let me get in the light.
Oh, I'm so tired.
This is the Numark Orbit. Now this is a gadget that I don't use too often, but it's a remote control. It's connected by Bluetooth. Same sort of thing as that thing, except that no cables. You can make all of these buttons, big old dial, this big old circle. Wow! Wow! Normally I use my other hand, but
It's good.
you can tell all of those buttons to tell the machine whatever you want it to do. MIDI, it's what's called. MIDI is the language. It's like French, only it's what computers talk. I wonder if French computers use French MIDI. Je ne sais pas quoi. Je ne sais quoi pas. Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas. Do you sais pas? Non, non, non. Je ne sais pas. No. Yeah, I'll use that sometimes. It's real handy if you need to be out in the room, not behind the booth here. You need to go out into the room, you know, maybe to get a lot of drinks or to have a
Tinkle.
This is handy. You can be in the bathroom having a
Tinkle.
the urinal, and they won't even know that you're missing, except they can see that you're not there. But you can do all the buttons and push it, and then that's good. I don't use this quite so much as I used to, because typically at most events where I'm playing DJing, playing, spinning, scratching, busting out some fat beats, making it all right with the music. When I'm playing music, quite often a lot of the dads will grab this and they think it's a PlayStation. It's not a PlayStation. It's not for playing. I ain't playing. This is for serious business. Serious business. Serious DJ business right here. Look at the business. So I don't bring it out too often. So you got your music, that's where the music come from. This is where all the controlling happens. This is the man doing it. I got just a modest little lighting rig. If it's a big deal, I'll get a production company to do it, but I quite like to go and just do my own thing, little private functions, and I show up just like a real gentleman, set it all up. I shout at the people who do it. No, they do it. I just do the shouting. I mean, communication. Management. I'm in management. VinylBurns.com/management. Check it out. So you got those two key components. Then you got these big, well, they're okay size speakers. They're mostly covered in hay and feathers just at the moment. I had that gig with the Vegas wedding chapel that I barnyard fight inside. It was very confusing, but now there's feathers on my speakers. Also very important. Oh, it's not working. I turned the speakers off. I'll turn them back on. So almost as important as everything else so far is this. The microphone, baby. Control it down there and then bring it up here. Keep it real. So you can be playing the music. Let me just play some music for you here. Hang on. Let me set this up. Music is playing. I can speak over it. It's very exciting. I can't actually play the music because of copyright infringement, and the YouTube will take me down. Take me down to the paradise. No, I can't even sing that because then that's a recursive spiral of authoritarian conformist logic. It's very confusing being an artist. So that's me and my DJ rig, and vinylburns.com is where you will find out more information about that. vinylburns.com/DJ. Man, if you got a gig, man, I am up Well, being there, I got to get to rehearsing. I got some more of these buttons to program, and hope you're good. And if you didn't catch the Numark stuff, it was some fun times. I take you on a whole journey of the process of traveling to and arriving at a new country, taking time to absorb the culture and sleep in quite a lot, do a little dancing on the deck, time lapses of the beach and whatnot, meet the crew, do the show, as well as a lot of sitting around on a beach with a bunch of snakes on it. It's very exciting, tons of adrenaline. I really encourage you to check that out. It's the previous four videos that you yourselves can enjoy with your very own eyes. I got to get to this rehearsing now. Got to practice putting this up, putting it down, try to get down to my my world record of just 17 minutes to set this whole rig up. An ambitious target, because the fastest I've ever done it is 3.5 hours. But I'm keen to make it a reality.
This is New York City.
It's not really New York City. It's a painting done by a 17-year-old from a special needs school who had some free glitter. But it's a very nice picture and I like it. All right, kids. That's it from me, Vinyl Burns. Keep it real. Put the needle on the platter and the platter on the people and purple people eater. Cheese platter. Yummy. Cheese platter. J'adore le cheese. Käse. No, it's German. Okay, see you later. Ciao, ciao. Oh yeah, by the way, I should have mentioned I have headphones. Gotta have headphones so you know what's coming up. If I had headphones for life, I would understand what was coming up in my life. Man, that would be a whole lot less stressful. Okay, see you later. Ciao, ciao.